Hello and welcome to the Autistic Chef. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make, toad in the hole, or technically an egg sandwich. So you start out with some bread, a couple of eggs, and a hole cutter of some kind or another. First off, what you do is you take your bread and a hole cutter or something, and you cut some holes in it. You start out by cutting the holes in the bread for the egg. That's, for the egg to go in. So these holes should be somewhere around 3 inches, so I suggest... Can somebody get that, please? So I suggest a 3-inch hole at the most. Now, that looks good. Now, once your holes are cut, of course, you put it here and put it in the pan. Of course, you're going to need something in the pan first. So, I recommend coconut oil. You put a little scoop of this stuff in here. Well, coconut oil this much. Because it's a non-stick pan. But on other pans, you can use stuff like butter. Yeah, you only need just a bit of this stuff, not that much. Then you just melt the stuff. And you just melt the stuff in the pan and swirl it around with one of these. Next, you put your bread in the pan like this, and just let it simmer for just a minute or so. See? Usually I kind of like to press down on it a little bit just to make sure it's flat. And just leave that in there for a minute till it toasts, for a few seconds till it toasts. Then you add the eggs. And you add the eggs, one in each hole. Some of the time I like to add an extra bit of coconut oil in there just to make sure it doesn't stick. Usually when the eggs are in there, I usually turn it down about a degree or two just to make sure it doesn't cook down properly. It started out at about 3, so I turned it down to, still about 2. Just to make sure it doesn't cook too quickly, because you want it gooey in the middle like that. Now we begin the boring game of waiting for the eggs to cook. You want them just gooey in the middle, but not overcooked. Sometimes I make that mistake and it doesn't come out nearly as good. Put this stuff away. Yeah, I'd recommend leaving it alone, because if you try to force the thing underneath the bread while it's still cooking, the egg will leak out, and then it wouldn't be as nearly as great. Let's see. Yeah. That is what you want to see. White yolk seeping out from underneath the bread. Now it's probably done, but I'll just give it a minute just to be sure. You know, you want it gooey on the inside, but just hard enough that it doesn't spurt all over the place when you flip the bread. I've made that mistake a couple of times before. Now, let's see. Kind of just to loosen it up a little bit, you know. Probably give it an extra minute on the side. And now you play the boring game of waiting for the yolks to cook. There. Now you gotta flip them quick, or else the yolk will probably spurt all over the place, and you'll have a fried egg and just some toasted toast. You know. After that, you replace the lid and just let it cook until the side is just about done. That might take another couple of minutes. I'll take a look to make sure. Oh yeah, it's done. And there we have it. See, you want this side just kind of crispy and brown with just a little on the middle. It should still be gooey in the middle, which is what you want with fried egg sandwich. Now, now you kind of scoop it out over here. Just realized I had the camera on me, that's annoying. Yep. And there we have it. Fried egg sandwich. Technically, or kind of an American toad in the hole, I guess. It's hard to say what. Let's see. After that... After that, you season it with a little salt or pepper or whatever it is you want to put on it. And there you have it. An American fried egg sandwich. Let's see. Usually this goes along pretty well with, what was it? You know, I'm not exactly sure what goes well with it. But I've eaten it with something like a brownie on the side. Maybe a scone. So I suggest we eat here. Anyway, this is the Autistic Chef, signing off.